guys, welcome back. This is a special video. We are putting this up early because Thanksgiving is on Thursday, and we thought you might want a recipe idea that is very simple, so it's not time intensive. It's a lot easier than pie or cheesecake for a dessert option. It's also very nice if people stop by unexpectedly to visit with you over the holiday. So tonight we are going to be preparing pumpkin cheesecake mousse. It's very simple, very delicious, and it's going to be a very nice addition to your holiday. So come along and let's get started. So to begin our pumpkin cheesecake mousse, we are going to start with 1 package of cream cheese, and I have let mine sit out so it's very soft. If you start with a refrigerated product, you can pop it in the microwave for about 30 seconds or so, and that makes it a lot softer. It's really important that you have it at room temperature so that it will incorporate well into the rest of our ingredients. And to our cream cheese, we are going to be adding about 7.5 ounces of pumpkin puree. And most of your regular sized cans are 15 ounces, so it's about half the can. And you want to make sure that it's 100% pure pumpkin, because a lot of times brands like Libby's will make a pumpkin pie prepared product that already has sweeteners and everything in it, and then you just add the eggs to make your pie, and we don't want that. We want just plain pumpkin. So about half the can. And we are going to blend those 2 ingredients together with our hand mixer to get them incorporated before we add our other ingredients. Okay, so those are nicely incorporated in. Now we're going to add our sweetener. And for this step, you can use any kind of sweetener. You could use a liquid sweetener. They make liquid stevia. They make liquid Splenda. They also make stevia that is flavored. This one happens to be coconut, but I do know that they make some cinnamon ones and some pumpkin spice ones. So if you wanted to go all out, you could use that. You can also use powdered sweetener. I'm going to be adding a little bit of powdered erythritol. I'm going to do a sweetener blend because that's what I prefer, but you can, of course, use whatever you'd like. So I'm going to put a spoonful of erythritol in. I didn't quite get a whole spoonful there. Okay. And then I'm also going to put in a little bit of Splenda. I like Splenda. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but like I said, it's a personal choice. So I'm going to put in 2 spoonfuls of Splenda. And everybody likes their desserts a certain sweetness, so of course you can decide how much you would like to put in for your family or your guests. And then also we want to spice it up because this is a pumpkin spice cheesecake mousse, so we want it to be spiced. So you have 2 options. You can go ahead and put in the spices that are traditional in pumpkin pie. You can do them individually. Or if you want to, you can also skip that and just do a combined product like pumpkin pie spice, which has all of the ones that I just held up, but it's all together in this. So I'm probably going to do that for this step. I have done it both ways, and I like it fairly spicy. So you go ahead and decide how much you would like to add. But in addition to that, I am going to go ahead and add some fresh nutmeg because I really enjoy it. And I use the whole nutmeg, and they just come in berries. You can see that I've used quite a few of them. I don't even know. I might have a whole one in here. I have a whole one in the bottom of my jar, and that's what it looks like. It just looks almost like a small, kind of slightly shriveled walnut, but that's what it looks like before you start grating it. But to me, it adds a really beautiful taste and extra flavor. And for nutmeg that is whole, you use a rasp or a grater like this, and it's got a slightly different pattern than a traditional grater, and it just will grate your nutmeg. So that's what I'm going to do. And then you just kind of smack it, and it all comes off the surface of your grater. And I'm going to reserve that nut for later because when we top this mousse, I'm going to grate a little bit more on top for garnish. So we've got our spices and we've got our sweetener, and we're gonna go ahead and combine that. Now you can check at this point, if you wanted to, the sweetness level before we add our whipping cream, just to make sure that it is as sweet as you would like it to be. So then we're going to add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And that is going to give us our mousse. So we want to combine this until it's light and fluffy and forms soft peaks, and it doesn't generally take very long. So that wasn't very long at all, and you can see that it has formed soft peaks. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways to plate this. If you want to be extra fancy, I have been extra fancy before. I'm kind of an extra fancy person. You could take your pastry piping bag and put a tip of your choice in here, and you could pipe it into your dessert dishes. Or you can just simply spoon it. So I'm going to show that. I'm just going to take our spoon and just put it into our dessert dish. And this makes 6 servings. You can of course double it for 12. And to top this off, I'm going to put some spray whipped cream. My Walmart is now carrying sugar-free whipped cream, and it's sweetened with Splenda, so it has no carbs in it. And I'm going to fancy up the top with some whipped cream. And then I'm going to take my reserved nutmeg berry, and I'm going to grate a little bit more nutmeg on top. See how pretty that looks? You could also use cinnamon if you're not a fan of nutmeg, or some other spice to make it look pretty like that. So I've got a little tiny stainless steel dish, but alternately you could of course also use just a custard cup. Mine happens to be blue, and that goes quite nicely with the orange pumpkin mousse. Complementary colors here. And then do your whipped cream. Boop. And if you wanted to put just a little bit of cinnamon on top instead of nutmeg, that's also very pretty. Okay, there she is. Time for CJ to do a taste. And I have started it. Why, hello CJ.
Hi.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, happy Thanksgiving.
To come.
To go. Happy Thanksgiving week.
I'm thankful for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm thankful for you too.
So you're going to be tasting something very simple and very delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And it is pumpkin cheesecake mousse.
Pumpkin cheesecake mousse.
Yeah, and sugar-free and low carb, and very easy.
Yeah, very easy to make. It's good. It's not super. This version, our version, is not super sweet, but it is sweet enough to be tasty. Tastes like pumpkin pie. So.
But it has that little bit of tang from the cream cheese to make it cheesecakey.
Mm-hmm. That's really good. I like it. I think people will like this, and it probably took us what? I think the video is only like 10 minutes, and it probably took us longer because we were trying to film it than actually making it. If you were just
it's something that could be made on the fly. Like I said, if you were not expecting company, if you weren't expecting people to stop by, or whatever the case may be, it's something you could make easy because most people have a can of pumpkin on hand this time of year.
Yeah.
And if you're keto, a lot of times you have cream cheese in your refrigerator.
Yep.
So.
It's good. Yeah, good job. I think people will like it. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us, you guys. We hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, wonderful holiday weekend. I know that we will. My birthday is on Wednesday, so I'm super excited about that. So please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell, because YouTube will not notify you if you don't hit the bell. They're sticklers on that. But we would really like you to be able to see our content. Normally we upload Keto Conversations on Wednesdays. This was a special occasion because of the holiday. Usually our recipes go up on Sundays, so please join us for that. We're also on social media, both Instagram and Facebook, and that is cjsketokitchen.com. Also, if you need other recipes, we have gravy, we have stuffing, we have pecan pie, pumpkin cheesecake, all different kinds of things on our blog, and that's cjsketokitchen.com. So please head over there and also check that out. Also, all the recipes, full recipes and macros are also on that site. So we'll see you next time, and have a happy holiday. Bye.